समय सुधारेर भोलि बिहान फर्स्ट आवरमा 12 बजेसम्म तँलाई पठाइदिइसक्छु चारैजनाको ल ल जति छ किनकि त्यो एउटा बनिसकेपछि त चेन्ज गर्ने मात्र त हो नि ल डकुमेन्ट्री मैले आदि सकिसकेँ छैन खिचे ए अडियो त छ अडियो छ म तँलाई अहिले फरवर्ड गरिदिन्छु खाएर बसेर भर्खर यार अब त्यो चाहिँ मलाई थाहा भएन उता उडाउने प्रावधान के छ ड्रोन लिएर जान त के नदिनु आउने बेला भन्सारमा अलिअलि चेक गर्ला त्यतिखेर चाहिँ यहीँबाट लगेको भनेर सबै गर्नु जाँदा त पर्दैन होला एयरपोर्टबाट गयो भने कहिलेकाहीँ त्यो मलाई इन्डियाको धोतीहरूले एयरपोर्टमै राखिदिनु सक्छ है यसो बुझेर मात्रै गर्नु त्यही त बुझेर गर्न जान त पाउनु त पर्ने त्यति बुझेर गर्न रेलमा गएको यता भैरवा हुँदै गएको त्यहाँसम्म गाडीमा त्यहाँदेखि उता स्टेसनसम्म गाडीमा गएर हाम्रो त टिकट रिजर्भेसन गराएको थियो पुरै गरेको थियो राति सुतेर गयो सिटमा
त्यसमा पनि पुरै
रेल त दिउँसो 3 बजेतिर पुगेको छु चढ्नको लागि
यसरी
यहाँबाट नाइट गाडी चढेका थियौँ नाइट गाडी चढेर बिहान 10 बजेतिर भैरवातिर पुग्यो अनि 10-11 बजेतिर उता बोर्डरसम्म पुग्यो बोर्डरबाट गाडीमा 3 बजेतिर पुगेको थियो क्या त्यसको बेलुकै त कहाँ पुग्नु भोलि अर्को बिहान पुग्यो नि एक रात त लागिहाल्छ नि तर अब लोकलमा चाहिँ नजानु रेगुलेसन गरेको कसैलाई पार्टी मिलेन अनि मात्रै जान्छ फेरि यहाँबाट गएर त्यति पाइन्छ भन्ने हुँदैन क्या रेगुलेसन गरेको टिकट नपाउन सक्छ अहिले कसैलाई त्यहाँ काट्न लाउने पछि पैसा दिने भनेर अनि त्यस्तो लोकलमा चाहिँ फेरि तनाव हुन्छ छुट्टी छ पनि हुँदैन अनि अब जग्गाहरू आएर गाडा पर्खाउँछ हो कोही एकचोटि लोकलमा गएको त्यसमा त गाडामा हालेर एउटा हालिसक्यो हो नि लोकलमा त्यस्तो क्या त्यो बेलुका आफ्नो रमाउन सक्ने त्यसले रेगुलेसन गरेको एउटा चाहिँ पानी लाउनु हुन्छ क्या म त एक्लै ट्राभल कतिचोटि गरिसकेँ ट्रेनमा मजा आउँछ है एक्लै म त भुटानबाट दिल्लीदेखि एक्लै गएको अनि यताबाट त साथीहरूसँग अनि पहिले पनि दिल्लीहरू एक्लै जान्थेँ क्या अनि जस त्यहाँको मान्छेहरू पनि धेरै हेल्पफुलै हुन्छ बोल्न चाहिँ अलिअलि पानीको थिएँ हिन्दी बोलेर यसो बोलिदिनुपर्छ सहयोग गर्छन् म त बिना नम्बर फोन बिना गएको नम्बर मात्र टिपेर अनि फोन गर्दै गर्दै गएको मान्छेहरूसँग नाग्दै जेस ए पुरा तँलाई भन्दा पनि उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ रमाइलो लाग्दो रहेछ हामीले बोलो न भाइ आप बहुत रमाइलो लाग्दा है आपले बोलेको भन्छ गिल्ला उडाउँछ नि त्यस्तै हो अनि त्यही त हो नि विदेशीले नेपाली बोल्छ नि अब होइन हामी पनि मात्रै त्यही त हो नि
ठिक छ अब चाहिँ
भरिँदैछ
साह्रो भइसक्यो साह्रो भइसक्यो यहाँ चाहिँ अलिक कमै हुन्छ नि त यो त
It is edge of the seat time here. Their place in the league at stake. Great for the neutrals, utterly unbearable for anyone with a vested interest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them. And he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
That's a good run he's making there. He is through here. Jordi Alba. Haaland. That's been cut out, well played. Tries a measured ball. Oh, that is decent chance! Denied by an inventive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
यसमा पनि त्यस्तै
And now they can spring out of defence. First quarter of an hour gone. Savic kept his eye on it, and he's there. That pass has been well intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal.
Oh, great feet, though.
Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Now it's Cavani. Now that's well seen too. Driven forward. Cannavaro cuts it out. Ødegaard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Cavani. And he's gone backward here. The pass is intercepted. Still goalless at the moment. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's there to belt it away. And it's been given away.
Such good technique.
Oh, he's burst through. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, not something you should be doing when you're desperate to save your team.
Rice. Robertson. Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Looking to play him in. Vitinha. No, that's been intercepted. Milan are looking to break at pace. That's a throw.
अपरेसनमा पनि रिक्स छ नि त
Mbappe.
अहिले त छैन नि त नभइकन त के अपरेसन गर्ने
Yamal. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Haaland. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
यसबाट निस्किन्छ Sorry. Good.
And we're off again.
That's enough.
First half brought no goals. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way. Palmer! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending. He did well there. Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
अहिले कुन थिएछ त्यो छोडेर अर्को थिएछ नि अर्को छ झिल्की खाइसक्यो
त्यही त
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, easy pickings there. Cavani, it's Cavani! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cavani really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Cafu. Jordi Alba makes the interception. Could be danger here. He's having a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. spelled trouble. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Ødegaard gathers from the goal kick. Well, that looks a decent ball. Face to face, and the shot! It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
After 66 minutes, number 24. Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Cafu. He's going for goal. Just swings wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, the simple fact remains, Peter, that they have to find their way back into the game, and fresh legs is one way of achieving it.
Mbappe aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Substitution in progress. Ødegaard gets good distance on it.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Substitution for Milan, number 18, Cavani, number 24, Parma, coming on the field.
The Paul really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe, Jordi Alba calmly anticipates. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Knocks it into space. He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Rice, looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to play it through. He's got away. Great chance! Not the most convincing of passes. The message is clear. None shall pass. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. That's rather hopeful. No, he couldn't get hold of it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. It's the day when it all caught up with them. The whole season has been a campaign of struggle, and it reaches...
मेरा मर्जी यस्तोमा बसेर भिडियो बनाउनु त खासै राम्रो हुँदैन पछाडि यत्रो ग्या हैन यो पछाडि राख्दा चाहिँ अलिअलि सुहाउँछ त्यसमा पनि खासै सुहाउँदैन है यो त यत्तिकै हुनु पर्यो यत्तिको चाहिँ हुन्छ
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Can he get it through? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Drogba! Just off target. Giroud, and he cuts out the supply. That's a cute ball. Otamendi. Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Azar. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, easy pickings there. Azar. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Savage promptly onto that, and that is that. 15 minutes till half-time. Looking for the run. Oh, Red, nice interception.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he's away. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Division 5बाट 6 पुग्यो
Alexander-Arnold is behind this one. And a real chance to break the deadlock. He's had a crack. What a save by David Raya!
खेल्दै
What a
cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Saliba plays a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Nicely weighted ball. And he's forced to go back. Jordi Alba. No way through. Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the runner's been... And it's half-time.
Well, it was a half of could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but...
Frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And he's intervened well there. Foden. Savic calmly anticipates. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Aimed beyond the defence. Driving through the middle.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk kept aware and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Messi. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Drogba. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Substitution on the field.
Number 8, Giroud. Stefan Savic has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Oh, it's come loose. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
There's going to be another change here.
Replace him is number 53.
Searching pass he's played there. Shot could be on Haaland!
Great effort, beautifully taken. Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Vitinha picks it up from the goal kick, looking to play him in. On time, excellent interception. Foden, and this is Drogba. Now it's Messi. Now it's Drogba. He might be in here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Williams. Messi. And Messi!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Substitution on the field. Number 20. Williams Saliba. Number 14. Nico Williams. Number 23. Vitinha. Coming on the field.
Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Khan trying to keep this in.
Number 7.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. He's had a shot! And he's only too happy to take that back. Here's and Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! And surely that has won the day! Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were expecting...
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. That's the keeper's ball. Can he get it through? Giroud
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Adams makes the interception. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Messi. Decent enough try.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Plays a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, look, can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Puyol getting this one clear. And there's the shot! Ødegaard. Referee's given a throw. That looks a decent ball.
Chips it through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Brazil have reclaimed it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Giroud. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. He's found some space. He's come in hard. And he's there to belt it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to play it through. And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Giroud. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think from a manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started.
0-0.
Here we go again.
Nepal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Yamal could try cutting inside here. He is through here. Yamal! It's anyone's ball now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's definitely not his best. Jordi Alba is having a shot! Rice and Drogba. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Giroud is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Giroud.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Ball's gone out of play. It's Roberto Carlos! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in. Nepal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now there's a fine ball. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Number 11.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 20. William Saliba. Coming on the field. Number 53. Number 4. Perez.
Messi plays it short. Williams! And he's quick to get it clear again. He's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good chance here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Nico
The
Williams.
changes then in quick succession.
Number 23. Vitinha. Coming on the field. Number 19. Tuchel.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Always onto this.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that is a little undercooked. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, can he get onto this? Perez gets across to intercept that. Stefan Savic tries to pass it through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Neymar looking to play him in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's clever. And it's hoisted clear. Looking for the run. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. And that's a good finish. Oh, surely that deserved it. And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Nepal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great defending, strong and determined. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe is flagged offside. That's a throw. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
Is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Rice. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because
लाइभ चलाएको छु अहिले लाइभ गरेपछि चेन्ज गर्दिनँ
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. So it is still 0-0. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Keeper's got good distance on that. Very nicely done, good spot that. Otamendi threads one in, nicely intercepted.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he is going into that little black book.
Rice. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pass somewhat off target. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
It's not an especially good pass, that. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park. And
Mbappe! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. He's had a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Akanji probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Vitinha. Now, can they get him away? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run. Now it's Haaland. Foden. There's a sharp little ball here. Haaland is wide and looking to get onto this. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rice. Now it's Hazard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He has found the way through. And it's hoisted clear. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's having a shot! It's a goal!
Was there ever any doubt? Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
After 68 minutes, number 8, Olivier Giroud. Olivier Giroud.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Is number 53.
Looking to play him in. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
That is a little undercooked. That's rather hopeful. Good ball, good take. Looking for options for movement. Haaland, and he shoots! He's got a goal! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. A mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Lionel Messi. Substitution on the field. Number 8. Giroud.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, it's come loose, and he's got the beating of his man. It's Asa! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Changes him with that pass. Great vision. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That's a waste. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's that, the end. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
किन
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. And this is Giroud. Giroud! It's anyone's ball now. Straight at the keeper.
Lamine Yamal really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
And he cuts out the supply. And he can clear it away. Now it's Haaland. And he's lost his man here. And he's searching through. He's one-on-one shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
South Africa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Jordi Alba can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. Kaka. I've come loose. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ambitious ball here. Now that's well seen too. Eder Militao with the clearance. Threads one in. Giroud, he's got away. An uncompromising challenge. Cleared without complication. Shot could be on. And that has been clubbed away. Side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Yehi gets it away. Approaching the half-hour mark.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. And the shot! It's run loose. He's having a shot! Haaland.
Oh, great feet, that.
He might be in here. He has a look. Shot a goal! Oh, that's another chance! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
South Africa have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Tries a shot! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 42 minutes is number 8.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's had a shot!
Has been indicated.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Giroud clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. Giroud with the short one. There's the shot! Loose ball and the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Can they get him away? And it's Haaland! Oh, didn't catch it right. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Chance! It's in! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. He forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Harrison spots it and intercepts. Beckham! And Beckham! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Cruyff tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball! Fallen! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Get it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he was quick to get it clear again. And smartly reclaimed. Can he get on the end of this? Williams! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And it's been played through. Stefan Savic gets it away. Pass is intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He's had a shot! Well, now in he goes again. Almost fallen loose again. And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Giroud plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Five minutes till the break. He won't be happy with that one. Son Heung-min is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
No way through. Nicely intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution.
Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period.
Paul clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Giroud gets his final warning. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking to play him in. Bayer getting this one clear.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the
Charge, surely! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Caught offside that time. That's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Saliba providing an outlet on that flank. Great ball, and he's in here. Goes for a shot! And he's found the net!
Not so fast, not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Number 19.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Threads one in.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
And this is Forlan. It's Forlan! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And that means just one thing. Match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Coming on the field, number 5.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Number 53.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Into the channel. And he plays one through. And this is... And the finish! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's had it taken off him. No, that was never going to make it. And they've got rid. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Well, Jim, in an era when we have plenty of height, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Takes a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
It's only a bold attempt. There's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Savic cuts it out. Now it's Yamal. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. That is a brilliant interception. Saliba could move up a gear here, and he's picked out the run. He is through here. Haaland! It's run loose, and it's come back out to him.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Pele. Goal! Brazil! Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Out to the left it goes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vitinha.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and...
Williams! And he's filming it! Not so fast, not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go on better, possibly.
Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Yamal looking for the run. Law played into space. Mbappe in acres of space out. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's picked his way through. Law. Neymar. It's out for a goal kick.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a little off target. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills spills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Raya. Pedri. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland. Julio Cesar claims comfortably. Savage makes the interception. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Giroud. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Neymar.
Look at the space here, and the shots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. Xabi Alonso showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Pele. Nico Williams. Nico Williams puts his foot on the gas. Nico Williams! Oh, has another go! It's it! Parity in the showpiece game. It has all the hallmarks of an epic.
Well, the old saying about a wounded animal and all that being at its most dangerous has definitely held true this time.
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Number 20,
And now he has two.
6, Jordi Alba.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Brazil! Into the lead once more. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's managed to get free. He's dealt with that really well.
Nepal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
So who's he going to be aiming for here?
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Haaland. He welcomes it in. Now it's Trincao. And the shot! There's the goal!
And they are back where they started in this fight for promotion. Yeah, and you really have to give credit to the way these players have handled themselves. Can they get another? Probably. I really shouldn't be tempting fate, but I'm backing them.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. It's a promising position. Bastoni making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real...
Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
It's a good ball out wide. That's very neat. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Serginho's cross. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. Politano. That's a nicely weighted header!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Good take, and is he in? Can he finish? He's scored! Well, how's that for a class finish?
After 32 minutes is number 9, Gabriel Batistuta.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
McKennie. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Martinez. Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to pass it through.
There will be 1 minute
And
added
that's
time.
played in low. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break,
and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Serginho. That looks a good cross. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's made its way to him. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cannavaro. And it's Hernandez. He won't be happy with that one. It's a sharp pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Played out to the left flank. Bastoni spots it and intercepts.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
This looks promising. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than...
Shoots! Oh, he's been caught napping.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he was quick to react. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Drilled in low.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. 1-0 as we head towards the end. McKennie wins the duel this time. Politano. And he's managed to get free. Hangs... Oh, smashing header! In once Ribery!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Lautaro Martinez. Number 27, Serginho.
Bastoni,
Number 13,
very much into the last knockings.
number
And
8,
here's Vlahovic.
McKennie.
Now it's
Coming on the
Pulisic.
field, number 11.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
And if you do have a chance
Batistuta
today, please
picking
take
up
some
the
time
Man of
out
the
to
Match
give your
award,
support to our
and no
best
surprise
gaming
there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Great chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. At least a return pass. Now there's a fine ball. Chance, surely! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Martinez usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy. Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a fullback, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offers.
And Martinez! Goal! Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
The goal scorer after 17 minutes is number 10, Lautaro Martinez.
A 1-0 lead established. Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He was under real pressure there. Distributed tidily.
Oh, that's neat.
Hangs in across. Hernandez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. There's the shot! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's on it, can he get away? Hernandez with the delivery. That has been knocked clear, and he's heaved it away, but they've got it again. And it's Ribery. Chance here to counter. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cracking. And a chance! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to it was just beautifully measured.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Skims one in.
It's a chance to counter-attack.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Batistuta. Serginho. Looking to play him in.
Has been indicated.
That's good play. He is through here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Batistuta! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. He's found some space. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, what a Martinez! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Good read, needed to be. McKennie. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening.
Header! And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 37. Coming on to replace him is number 44.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Batistuta. Has a look and plays it forward.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
McKennie defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hernandez. Here's McKennie. Politano. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Batistuta. And it's made its way to him. And Martinez! Politano knocks it into space. Chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Costa Curta. Played out towards the right wing. Great skill, that's nice. Nicely weighted ball. Batista. Chance for a shot!
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, good. Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the referee brings it to a close. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Just a quick
Martinez
announcement. It is now
picking
time
up
for
the
our
Man of the
special
Match
award.
award,
Please
and
grab
no
your tickets and
surprise
begin
there.
walking through the gates.
So what do you take away from it?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required, and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. And he's gone looking for safety. Not the most accurate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. A lot of space here, a real opportunity, and he's picked out the run. Jordi Alba deals with that comfortably. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Just eases him off the ball. Raya finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, he has great reactions, obviously, but I think it's his reading of the game that really gives him an edge. He may be the last line of defence, but the way he communicates and organises the players in front of him means that opposition attacks often break down before he even has to make a save.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And that's played in low. And that should get the job done. It's a searching pass. Kane. And reclaimed it in a trap. Palmer! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A corner it is then.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's away. Giroud, plenty to it. Takes a shot. Oh, in for the pieces. He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Norway have the chance to go the other way. Messi. Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Saliba. Ball is over the line. Engages and forces him off the ball. Corner number 2 then. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. It could be in here. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kane! Oh, not the best of headers. Now it's Yamal. Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shots! There it is! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with... And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Paul really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
So what can they make of this? That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Belling. Tries to play it through. Here's... And Messi! It's a loose ball. And they've got rid. Still just the single goal between the sides. Ruben Neves. Norway are looking to play on the counter here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's through. Now is he in? Just the keeper to beat. And the finish! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 8, Giroud.
Norway grabbed the equaliser and will... There's the shot! Goal! Norway! And the comeback is complete!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Norway go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's been cut out, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Nico Williams. And it's been played through. Shot a goal! It's a goal! And they are back where they started in this fight for promotion.
Yeah, and you really have to give credit to the way these players have handled themselves. Can they get another? Probably. I really shouldn't be tempting fate, but I'm backing them.
As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply chance. Norway clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic...
Haaland! Goal! Norway! And they get themselves in front! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Norway take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Perez cuts out the pass. And this is Neymar. Great vision. And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through. Looking for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Messi with the short one. Chooses to go back. That's a decent clearance.
Nepal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Trincao. Offside that time. No, that was never going to make it. And this is Neymar. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play in it. It's Neymar! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all
Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. That pass isn't the best. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Nepal just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. And here's Rafael Leao. He's going to be disappointed with that. And Messi!
oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, and the shots!
Loose ball now, and there's oh, he's been caught on it here!
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away.
It's not taking him long. That's going to be a booking.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
So the most significant moment of the game.
Never any doubt.
Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So a breakthrough already. It's a sharp pass, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bale. He can run onto that. Just the goalkeeper's a beat.
Oh, he's burst through.
And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
Messi goes short. Hazard! Can he get it through? And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a brilliant interception. It scores! And now it's a race for the ball. Yamal.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Williams. Danger averted for now. He's done very well to take that back. And that's played in, and he shoots! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Who perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. So he's having a shot! That's another chance! In he goes again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he cuts out the supply. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Giroud might just make this. Saka. Scholes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Tries to pass it through. He has a look up. Chance, surely! Messi gets flagged offside. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Plays it out wide. Bale in acres of space out wide. It's very disappointing, it has to be said. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
With the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate, kindly remove it as it is about to be towed away.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with it.
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he thumps it clear. And he's forced to go back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Has a look and place it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution.
Great vision. Hakimi receives it in a wide position. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shapes to shoot! And again! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona are now luxurious. And the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Hakimi knocks it into space. Bale threads one in. And he's managed to get rid. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, super ball! He rises! No, not the best of headers. 5 minutes left on the clock. Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he got a little eager knowing what's at stake, so I hope a few strong words, Peter, can settle him down.
And it's Conte. Conte! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And here's Rafael Leao. Yilmaz. Neymar. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Natal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Knocks it into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Searching pass he's played there. That pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Tries to play it through. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
And they should have...
Chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Giroud goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now that's well seen too. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now, can they get him away? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he was quick to react. And played right into his path. It's been slipped through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tries to pass it through. And he was alert to it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Played out wide. He's there to get rid. Yamal. Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Forlan. Julie. Messi! Messi. Now it's Haaland. Played into space out wide. He's picked his way through. Julie. Looking for options for movement. Looking for the run. He's a sharp... Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Forlan. Oh, Red, nice interception. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
It is now time for a
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Nepal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mbappe, and that looks a decent ball. Oh, important interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold, that has not gone well. Nico Williams. That's a little off target. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Aimed beyond the defence. Played into space. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Oh, well played, well played. That's going to go a long way. That's a throw.
Substitution.
Minutes played. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
No, that's been intercepted. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what...
Williams! Yes! And at last the deadlock is broken. Now can they dare to dream?
Well, what a time to do it. What a time. Someone was going to have to be brave, and it was certainly worth it.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And he's there to belt it away. Distributed tidily.
Played back in. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all. Pinches it off him. Raya getting this one clear. He's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Shoots! They've done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Nicely weighted ball. And the shots! Goal! Deep into injury time! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being...
He's having a hit! Triol.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. This looks promising. Out towards the flank. And the referee brings it to a close. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
The ball really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.